There we go. Hello, everybody. I'm here, blessed to be in the presence of Miss Elena Bartash. She's somebody I met through another friend, Mr. Allen, who's also a real estate investor. So he suggested we connect. We connected through Messenger and just said, "Hey, Miss Elena, I would love to have you on my podcast to not only for myself to learn more about you, but whoever's part of my community and watching these videos can learn a little bit about yourself. And depending on what value you can bring or resources, maybe they can reach out to you and collaborate and make it happen." So, with no further ado, please, Miss Elena, take the stage and tell us a little bit about yourself and go from there.
Good morning, George. Thank you so much to invite me to your podcast. I really appreciate it. It's great to start day with great communication. Oh, what to start with? Okay, I'm Ukrainian and I have sales, marketing, and IT background.
Wow.
Some time ago, I decided I want to do something useful for people. I want to make this our my neighborhood or someone's neighborhood a little bit more beautier, more prettier, to do something for people, to change a little bit their lives. And plus, why would not make my life a little bit easier to be prepared to get retired in a couple of days and to live with passive income? So, of course, real estate. So I joined Subto Pace Morby community 5 months ago. Yeah.
Nice.
Before I've tried several different mentorships and didn't work to me. So after I joined Subto, I still feel hungry because I need to move a little bit more faster. I need personal mentorship. So I found mentorship inside of Subto community. I met Jesse Stanton and his team. And here, yeah, it's awesome community. It's awesome mentorship. So I'm happy to meet all those people I met under his mentorship. I met my business partner, Fiona, who is also in the mentorship.
Okay.
So we are building team right now. I'm extending our network. I work with private money lender people. So my job will be front end. My
Gotcha.
partner will be doing she's doing actually back end. We
Nice.
are
Nice.
hiring people right now to help us with daily routine. So we are full of plans. We have business plans. We have our goals. We are learning constantly. So it's
Nice.
about me a little
Nice.
bit.
Well, thank you, Elena. As far as the 5 months, and you're already taking action, and obviously, you're noticing the power of networking, already being connected with Jesse, and knowing that obviously with Pace, he wants to create a community, and not really a mentorship. It is a community where you have access to people like Jesse, or people like Marlon, Mindset Marlon, and all the value that they provide, and certain people stepping up to be leaders, because we all have that unique. I like to call it superpower. And once you figure that
Right,
out, then it's like, man, that is the whole phrase. I don't know if you heard of this, Elena. It's like, once you figure out what you do every day and you love it and you get paid for it, it's like it doesn't feel like work. It's like waking up with
right.
that passion, like, who can I help? Or now you feel like you have a role that you need to fulfill. But
Yeah.
so out of all the people, I'm curious, why Jesse? Because I know there are other people
Why,
that I met.
Jason?
Why Jesse? Out of all the mentorships, bless you,
Yeah,
that Sub to
thank you.
provide inside.
Sorry.
Why him?
Yeah, why Jason? Yeah, because uh, I always had feeling something not enough in my mindset, which does not let me to step over my current level.
Okay.
Something not enough. I started businesses back in Ukraine a couple of times, and
Mhm.
I've been doing it for a couple of years. But honestly, I never been really successful. So yeah, I realized something in my mindset, and
Gotcha.
I met my our dear friend Shannon in the
Mhm.
Subto community, we started speaking, and she said, "Listen, there is one guy. He works with humans' brain. He does our
Exactly.
mindset. He fix our brain."
Right.
Yeah, I decided I need it. I need it. I contacted to JC and asked JC, please, I need your mentorship. He said, okay. So
Nice, nice. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he's great. Obviously I've been able to not really do a podcast, but be on something similar to this, Elena. And yeah, he's very I guess cuz and also sharing the background that me being prior military, and I believe he just got out
yeah,
recently. So it's kind of
yeah.
having learning that structure to where sometimes you do need that in business, but also accountability. And like you were saying, you felt like you could do more, but you needed more guidance. And obviously,
Oh
being around the
yes,
right person that kind of like a relationship, like a wife and a husband, it's like you help each
yeah,
other out. So we need that in business as well. So I know you're gonna
right.
kill it just by the action taking that I've been seeing you do, and obviously he's giving you guidance, and you're taking the action.
Oh
I see
yes,
you
oh
out
yes.
there doing the working out and reading the books, and obviously writing stuff out, which I'm barely learning. You write it out every day, and for some reason, it comes into fruition.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, George. Thank you so much for these kind words. Yeah, actually, we learn every single day how to be more accountable, how
Yes.
to plan our day, how to block time to do our stuff. We we learn how to set up our personal goals, our business goals. So my gosh, I love it so much because really our business life and our personal life should be really structured, really
Yes.
structured. Everything should be predictable. We need to have people around, not just to support, not only to support and not only to be supported by. We really need to be accountable.
Hmm.
Yeah, we
True.
really need to understand level of our responsibility, how business works.
Yes.
And I love the tips he teaches us. I mean, DJC teaches us how to do our social medias.
Hmm.
Actually, in social media, everything changes
Yes.
constantly. Everything changes. We need to realize new tendencies. We need to understand how to communicate with people, right? How to reach out and how to reach out them and how to deliver the idea what we want to tell them.
Facts.
Yeah, how to be presentable on social media. It's so important. And yeah, Jesse gives us brilliant tips. Brilliant.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm
Yeah.
grateful a lot.
Same here, same here. I'm like right now I believe I require that Elena as I'm getting better because I've only been at this for about 3 years, and like I like to share that story with everybody. I've been doing this for 3 years, but I had my head up my butt the first year trying to do it by myself and realizing I can only go so far by myself. So it's learning how to be accountable to yourself, but obviously be around people that they can give you that feedback that may hurt, but you realize, no, these people want the best out of me. They probably see something that I'm not seeing in myself yet. And that
Yeah,
is what they want to get out of you. And also learning that if I'm with you for a certain amount of time, it seems like you already learned everything that I could teach you. So more than likely, Elena, is maybe time for you to go find something else. Not that we're breaking up. It's just I don't want to hold you back from your greatness. And more than
yeah.
likely, it may hurt at the moment, but you'll realize, yeah, I need more. Yeah,
Thank you, George. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. We are learning constantly, right?
true.
Constantly. And there are so much to know in business. So much. Me and my
God.
partner, we actually have plans to implement midterm rental and co-living exit strategies.
Okay.
We are right now, our main market right now is Florida,
Got it.
Jacksonville, Tampa, Orlando, and because we like the idea to host people and to give them affordable living, but
Nice.
to do this hosting high level.
Right.
So yeah, our plans also to establish property management companies in every city where we're working in, to understand we are everything under our control and we are responsible and we really want to do our business high level.
Got it, got it. Okay. So obviously, like say you joined the mentorship with Jesse, and now are these business I guess strategies or plans, are they also involved with Jesse, or is this something you're doing with your other partner as of now?
Actually, the philosophy of our community, we are going to unite with whoever in under
Ooh,
our community because we are like a family, really like
yeah.
a family. We can support each other. We can JV. We can do partnership. So if
Mhm.
someone has sources which another one needs, right? We are going
Mhm.
to support. And we do it already. We do it already.
Nice.
It's great.
Nice, nice. Okay, Elena. Well, just curious. It seems like you have your kind of your schedule established. Obviously, you're adjusting every day with what Jesse. I don't know if he reaches out to you every day or he gives you like a plan at the beginning of the week, and you try to accomplish it each day. So please tell everybody what is a day in the life of Miss Elena, like from beginning to end of the day.
Oh, and there's another stuff I like about this mentorship. Jesse teaches us how to be leaders.
Be
He gives
leaders.
us tips, right? He gives us tips, but he doesn't tell us what to do, right? We all of us we build our business according to our vision, and this
Okay.
is a beauty. This is a
Yes.
beauty.
Okay. Okay. I do have a theory in the leadership. It's obviously you have the vision. So
Yep,
it's like saying that's 80% of it, and the 20 is for you to instill that vision into your team, and having them believe it too, and completing the 100%, and obviously learning how to appreciate them and obviously value them, because a lot of times here from my experience at the workforce, it's sometimes all the people on top are just worried about themselves, and sometimes they don't realize that the people at the bottom are the ones that actually keeping the boat running, keeping the money coming in. And sometimes you don't feel appreciative to where you leave that place, but then when you realize when you leave, like, oh crap, now I have to be the leader. People are looking at me for guidance and like, oh man, I'm so scared. But it is, once you figure it out, it is relieving. I guess that pressure. But you realize once you figure out
right,
what you're good at, and like saying, doing like yourself, taking the action and seeking guidance from somebody like
right,
Jesse, and him giving you
right,
the tools to you to elaborate and make something yours. Because we all have something special in here, and we just need that
right,
certain person to help unlock that.
right.
Mm.
All right, I love it, George. Like you just said, we have something. I would say sometimes we have mess here, and we
Mm-hmm.
need just good mentor to structure our mess, right?
Yes, yes. Like give you the answer, but you have to like uncover it. It's like saying, I don't know, something like a car. Hey, Ellen, I have your dream car, but you got to get up that mountain. Like, oh man, I got to climb the mountain. Hey, but this is the car you want. Now you have to think about how do I strategize my plan? How many
Yeah,
days is it gonna take? How many miles do I have the right shoes? Do I have enough water? How many days is this gonna take? And stuff like that. And then once you figure it out,
right.
boom, just do it again. And what I'm learning, Elena, is a book I haven't read, but I like to share with my accountability partners all the time. It's called The Gap in the Gain. I can't remember what title it is, but I'll get back to you or hold me accountable. But it's
Please.
basically a lot of times we want to climb that mountain and we're so busy trying to climb the mountain, but we don't realize how much progress we made. To where for me, it took me almost a year and a couple months to get my first deal. But during that time, like, how come I'm not getting my first deal? How come I'm not getting my first deal? But I don't realize maybe that year I look like, oh crap, I've have only over 100 hours of cold calling. I've been able to lead manage. I've been able to help people connect with other people, and now I know my value. So it's appreciating where you're at, taking a break, and maybe turning around like, oh man, it's a beautiful scenery up here. Okay, well let me get back to work and get up, because after you get that first deal, Elena's like, okay, what's next? It's like, well, I gotta go get the next one.
I
So
love
it's
it. I love
it's
it.
always learning to get better and better. Like you're going back to what Jesse was saying. It's never settling and just continues to get better, better, hold each other accountable, and get bigger and better goals.
Right. I love it. I love it.
Mhm.
And another, I love you just said when you do your job, sometimes it takes really time because you learn how to structure your day, how to structure your business, how to leverage other people strengths, and how to find your own strengths. You don't have to do everything in this life. You don't have to do in this everything in your business, right?
Facts.
With time, we all understand we need just to find people who will by our back, by our side, to do
Yes, yes.
something that we don't like to do, right?
Right.
So we can find, especially in this community, we can find partners, we can find JV, someone to JV with, right?
Right.
Yeah, and just use your own power. Yeah, as you said in the beginning, we spread our attention. We want to do
On the road.
everything. We don't realize what is leverage. Yeah, what is partnership, right?
Yes.
Really, and we should find our own strengths and to act according to what we were gifted by Lord,
Hmm.
and we can use it and we can be useful to other people if we realize our strengths, right? it's
Facts.
I guess it's very important. Life is very short. We don't live
True.
alone, we live with people around, and it's really important to give to
Yes.
give support, and Jesse teaches us, as more you will give, as faster you will get your task, your goal, your dream.
Right.
So
Got it.
so
Yeah, and it kind of follows they call the law of reciprocity. It's kind of
yeah,
like when we breathe, when we breathe in, we breathe in oxygen, but when we breathe
yeah,
out, we breathe out carbon dioxide. And what does
right,
that do? That goes to the plants. The plants recycle it and turn it back to the oxygen, and so we go back and forth. So it's a law of reciprocity. Because if I do something nice to you, for some reason your brain's like, no, I need to do something for George now because I feel like I need to give him back. And it goes back even to saying, hey, Elena, you're a very beautiful lady. You're like, oh, thank you. And you're gonna want to give that to somebody else. You may want to pick somebody else up, and it's just that for some reason it's that like energy. Your energy shifts compared to say, oh, you're ugly, you're this, and you're like, oh man, you have that negative energy. You want to throw it to somebody else, like George, you're short, you don't know how to talk right and stuff like that, and it's not good. And so it's learning how to be able to share that positive energy that we have from within, and no matter
yeah,
what background you may come from or situation you're coming from, it's learning to make the best out of it, looking for that silver lining. It's yeah, it's a beautiful thing once you realize that, and you're fine and where you're at.
yeah. I love what you just said, right? And how we treat people, how we build relationship. It's everything about our business in the future, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And I have one friend. She has wonderful philosophy, and I started to follow her philosophy several years ago. So she said, as right after I feel sad or I feel upset or I'm down, I'm starting giving people compliments, and it gives her energy, it gives her positivity. Oh
Right.
my gosh, I love this. I love this. When I feel myself down, I go somewhere and meet people and say, "Ah, I love your hair. I love your
Yeah.
dress." And people start smiling. Yeah, it helps
Yeah,
me.
it
You see,
does.
we all are very united. We all are very connected. We should
Yeah,
give
because
out.
it is, and it goes back to kind of like you're saying, depending on where you're at in real estate, whether it's commercial or residential, it
Yeah,
is like you're saying, that person on the other end, they can feel when you're smiling, when you're like, hey, how you doing? How can I help you? This is me. Is it, oh, F you? Oh, Miss Ellen, I'm sorry. Sorry you feel that way. What do you mean? I mean, you're cursing. I mean, I can understand a lot of people like myself are calling you, but this is the reason why I'm calling. And then more than likely you may drop that and you may apologize later on. Hey George, I'm sorry for cursing at you. No problem. I understand, what your frustration may be. But at the end of the day,
yeah,
it's seeing what you're calling for and who knows? Maybe they need that pep up, But it's also us learning not to take that personal. That cursing
Right.
is not directed to me. It's something that may be going on in their life. They may be going through a divorce, or maybe they got told by Jesse to get their crap straight, and now they feel bad and oh man. But it is not taking stuff personal, and obviously, like you're saying, being able to give, and just do your job and not taking it personal, and just seeing where you fit in.
Right, right. And this is another beauty, like you said, to give. So another beauty of real estate investment, this is the team job. You never can gonna do this business alone, right? And oh my gosh, it teaches so much. It changes your personality. It improves if you do your job. It improves you a lot
Hmm.
because you really need to reach people's trust working with them, right? Because sometimes it's about their money, sometimes it's about their time, sometimes it's about their everything. So
Facts.
whoever you work with, right? Whoever you work with, either private money lenders, for example, we don't have to think these people just plan their money, right? And they have
Right.
backyard and they pick money from there. They work hard all their life to get this money. So we need to educate ourselves to make sure we know a lot about how to make their lending secure in our
Hmm.
deals, right? We need to be
Right.
really informed, educated. We need to have lots of sources of information to support them and to be the best partners for those people.
Right.
And if you work with guys who bring you deals, for example, you really need to understand them. You need to keep your culture level high on high top level, to be
True.
responsive, to respect them, to give them feedback as soon as possible, right? Not just to let people give you deal and forget about their existing. No,
True.
in our company, we, for example, in terms of wholesalers, we keep high level standards to respond people no longer than 24 hours because it's
Nice.
important,
Yes.
right? This person spent his life, his time bringing us deal, finding people, negotiation with homeowners. Yeah,
Right.
we need to appreciate and respect it. So you see, it's right as you said, it's everything about communication and it's everything about your personal level to being
Facts.
give back people and to respect them.
Nice. Nice. Nicely put, Elena. And at the end of the day, it is about it's learning that, and you said it, learning about sales, having sales experience.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's easier to sell a pen. It's easier to sell something. But as a real estate investor, depending where you're starting at the end of the day, you're selling yourself. You know,
right, right,
hey,
right.
what is this? Are you a wholesaler? Are you a flipper? Are you this? Like, ma'am, sir, at the end of the day, I'm a problem solver. Obviously, you have a
All right.
problem. That's why I'm calling you. What do you mean? Like, you still have the property on the market, right? Yes. Okay, let me help you solve that problem. Let me help you put that commission in your pocket. What is going
All
on? What
right.
are the obstacles you're facing with this property? And yeah, just being genuine. And obviously, it may take a couple calls for that person to warm up to you, because like you're saying, Ellen, it comes down to learning the personality you're talking to on the other end. And Pace mentioned this a lot within our community about the red personality, the blue personality, the green personality, and the yellow. And it's learning, how do I get this person to understand the message I'm trying to uh, give to them. And so I love that
Mm,
part. It's psychology.
yeah.
How can I influence Elena to give me that 50K? How can does she need a PDF, or does she need me to go personally visit her to make the deal happen? Like, what is it that you need from me to help you? And so learning Elena in sales is one of the greatest fields, because you have no, what do you call it, no boundary. Depending on how good you are, you can make as much and you can make as little, and you have no cap compared to when you're working somewhere. You can only reach certain manager role, or assistant manager, president, or then you stop. Eventually, you stop. But in sales, hey, it's about creating something to where, maybe I'm sharing too much, but if I can create a traditional wholesaling business where I have the lead generation, I have the acquisitions, I have the dispositions, I have the TC, in place. Now I can go do something else. Maybe I can be like
Oh,
Jesse and become a mentor because now that business is giving me money and I can take time with Elena, with anybody that may need my seek my guidance with mentorship because I know this business is making me money and I can sustain myself and now I can help others. And so that is something that I think, like you say, battling at the beginning, you're trying to do everything at once. Obviously, it takes time to do social media. It
right,
takes time to make calls, but it's learning how to do those small things like time blocking. From this time to this
right,
time, once this time stop, I gotta stop and move on to the next one. And then at the end of the week,
right,
evaluate how come I didn't do this, how come I didn't do that. Okay, how can I improve on that?
right.
Hmm.
To be better every day, at least a little bit. You just mentioned four colors people. You mean four type of leadership, right?
No, no, more like four types of personalities. I like
Oh
to,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
like a red personality. They are very
Controller.
direct. Well, I would say control. They know what they want. They just
Uh-huh.
don't care how you're gonna do it. To where they're aggressive. Why are you guys calling
Okay.
me? You're calling me about all this. Like, sir, calm down. What is it that you need? I need this. Okay, so if I do this, you're able to work with me. Yes. So they demand control. There is another book is I think it's called Surrounded by Idiots. Because sometimes,
Yeah.
Eleanor, we seek to be
Right.
understood, but we don't seek to understand other people. And it is understanding, why does Elena work the way she does? Where is she from? Where's this coming from? And like the different personality, red will be very aggressive, but knowing what they want. There's pain. They're
Right.
motivated. You just gotta figure them out. Blue is more like analytical. Show me how this is done, Elena, and I'll put my money into your business. But if you don't have proof,
Yeah.
don't have third party stories, I don't want to work with you. And green is very stoic. They don't want to they don't want to make nobody mad. So they're like a people pleaser, but they don't understand the severity of the problem, like a foreclosure. George, you're about
Right.
to lose your property next month. What are you gonna do? You read the Bible, don't you? Yes. Well, you know about Job. Yes. What happened to Job? Oh, God took everything away from him, and what did he get back? He got double. Well, maybe I'll be like Job. Like, damn, how do I get to George? Because I can't make this problem as severe as I think, because I have the solution for him. But it's learning. You want to, we know the solution, but we have to have that other person tell us, yes, George, I do understand I'm going through foreclosure. I do understand that I'm realistic and I can't keep this property. What can you do for me? Now that's
Yeah.
that goes more now that goes back and forth. Then the yellow, I think in a way I got a little bit of yellow. I like to talk to everybody, blase, but it's more like learning not to talk about myself, but talk about you. Be interested. If you say a statement, oh man, I'm from Ukraine. Oh, that's nice, Ukraine. Ukraine, Elena. I never been there. What if I were to go there? Where would you suggest I go? Now you're talking. You're more talking about yourself, and I'm actively listening, and I'm picking up on certain
Hmm.
things. And as you're conversating, I'm kind of picking up on your personality. And so those are the main things. At the end of the day, it's not about the property; it's about the person. And so
Right.
making the person feel good.
Right.
This person got $1 million. You may think they don't have a problem, but they do have a problem. They may have a tax problem. I need to hide this money somewhere. I need to invest it in real estate. How can I trust you, Elena? Show me the
Right.
proof that you're able to do this. And
Right.
so,
Right.
yeah, I might have went
Yeah.
left wing, but yeah, those are things that I've been learning, Elena. And obviously, it's like say being in this community and also reaching out to others that help you bring out the best out of you.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. This is a collaboration, right? Leverage and collaboration. This is the beauty about this community. Right. Right. Right.
Yes.
Honestly, personally, me, I'm little bit struggling with this because I am runner. I run, I create energy, and I run. For such people like me, it's kind of difficult because while you're running, you run very fast with all your speed. You can
Yes.
lose something on the side. You see,
True.
it's sometimes it can create issue. But again, to understand your own personality, it helps.
Right.
So stop, calm down sometimes,
Yeah,
make
yeah.
some analysis around, meet people, speak with people, understand the structure, block your time, find good mentor, find good partner, take part in great podcasts, create your own podcast.
Yes, and create your own
And
community because eventually there is going to be a time, Elena, where you're going to be at this level that right now you may not see it, but it's there. Once you get there,
right,
you're like, oh crap, now I can create my community. Maybe a lot of people from the Ukraine community may want to reach out to you because now you have that sense of rapport, that connection. And now it's like, wow, these people, they want to work with me, but because we're from the same country or we have the same background, I can relate to her. I want to do
yeah,
business with her because at the end of the day, people want to do business with people they like.
absolutely. Yes, I agree. I agree with you. And it's nice, you just said you're a very communicative person, but it's great. It makes you open, it makes you vulnerable, right? And makes you
Yes.
people, it makes you achievable.
Right.
And
Right.
if people understand what happens in your brain, if people can read you, it's nothing
Mm-hmm.
wrong. It's great, right?
Right.
It improves your trust in front of them. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's cool. I'm kind of like you. I love chatting with people. I like creating energy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
And
nothing wrong. Yeah, it's
no,
nothing
it's
wrong.
being you because we are God makes us so uniquely to where I want to be like her. I want to be like him. No, there's only one George, there's only one Elena. Now let me be
Right,
confident in my own skin and give
right.
that to other people that want to receive it. Just like the liquor
Yeah,
store. They got vodka, they got tequila, they got brown. You have all these choices, and that's how we are. What do you want to
yeah,
drink? You want to drink out of George's cup? Do I want to drink out of Jesse's cup? And I think
right.
I can match with that person. Let's see what we can work together. And like say be
Yeah,
vulnerable and say, you know what, Elena, I don't have no money right now. Kind of like what's the name Taken from Liam Nielsen. But what I do have are a set of skills. I'm the like that little chihuahua. Whatever you need to tell that Rottweiler, let me know and I'll tell it and let's get the
right.
job done. I want to work for you because I want to leverage my skills to potentially, obviously, create some income. So now I can support myself and
Yeah,
and continue that. It's not that you don't have the money. It's a phrase I think. It's not about the money. It's about getting the people. The people bring the
right,
money. Yeah,
right. Money is byproduct, right?
yeah,
First, improvement of your personality, improvement your people who you surround with, meet people, build good partnership, and then byproduct you will get succeed one moment.
exactly.
Really, day by day, step by step,
Yeah,
just like building houses, right? You have brick, you have another brick, you have another brick, and day by day you building, and one day you will get full picture, and this
yeah,
picture could be beautiful,
yes.
beautiful. Yeah,
But I like that breakdown you did, Elena, because you can use that in anything. It's like, okay, I want to be a millionaire. How do I become that? I know the money.
hmm,
What is it that I'm doing every day to get to that? To where you break that down from a 10-year goal to a 3-year goal to a 1-year goal to basically breaking it down to a daily goal. Every day you're achieving to get to that goal. And whether you make it or not, I'm pretty sure you're gonna progress a lot more than you thought from where you're at now to where you're
yeah,
eventually gonna be at to where $1 million. Now I got $10 million. You never know. And it is
yeah.
the power of the mind is unleashing that and just going with it.
Right. And JC teaches us to read every day, every single day, to read mindset or business books. Actually, we we are under commitment, JC and almost all our guys. So we have five unnegotiates every day. So we should read, we should review our goals, we should connect with five people minimum every day and create opportunities. We should be physically active minimum for 45 minutes. And mm, oh, sorry, I forgot the first one.
You said
I
working
forgot.
out. You said working out, reading. You said maybe
Yeah,
journaling. Maybe journaling. No.
journaling. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, he teaches us to, as I said, to be better every single day, because it will bring us to succeed, right? To improve our personality first. And
Right.
yeah, this commitment helps us a lot.
Nice,
Helps
nice.
us a lot.
It creates that, like I said, the brick by brick or that foundation. So then next you
Yeah,
go put up the studs, then you put the roof, and then boom, make the house beautiful. Make the
right,
Elena's dream right there. Boom. Well, look at that. It's beautiful. Look where I came from to look where I'm at
right.
now. With the gap in the gain. I'm in the gap right now, but I know I'm gonna gain a lot more. It's just surrounding myself with people like Jesse. It is taking that leap of faith and jumping on an interview like this and knowing that the next one is just gonna be easier. It's gonna be easier. Now you know, okay, if I'm uncomfortable talking about this, but I don't want to talk about this. And then obviously it's respecting your wishes and just using this to where now you can have this to put on your social media. I'm not too good on learning how to chop it up and putting it to where it's like you give it pieces to where now people will gravitate to this meeting. They're like, oh, I can spend 40 minutes learning more about Elena and who's this goofy guy George. I want to learn more about him, to where maybe someone from your network will want to reach out to me and vice versa. Now it's like, hey George, I have some properties in Florida, like, well, check out my girl Elena. I can connect you. I don't know if the deal makes sense, but I'm pretty sure if she doesn't analyze it, somebody from her team will let you know if that makes sense for
Yeah.
them. Hmm.
Yes, right, right, right. I agree. I agree. Yeah. Collaboration, 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 right? People, people,
Yeah,
people.
it's a
Yeah.
collaboration over competition.
Oh my gosh, right, right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
one more, Elena.
It's,
I like the when you said about byproduct. I tell people a lot of people think success is about money. Say no,
yeah,
money is the byproduct of success, and success is the byproduct of the service you provide each and every day.
absolutely, absolutely. Yeah. And it's, um, I'm always so happy to, when I can help someone, just at least a little, a little. A couple days ago, one newbie, she reached out to me and we had a long conversation. And it's awesome feeling after you speak with these
Yeah.
people and you understand you can give them something really valuable.
Yes.
Even you are still somewhere in the beginning, if you're still you don't know enough, it's so cool to give people something. And she said, oh my gosh, you just mentioned this, it's like light in my brain. Thank you so much. Yeah, just like light. Yeah. You
Nice.
see,
It
collaboration between us and people who are more experienced, collaboration between us and people who are less experienced, and all together we can bring
the world
important
together.
something to this society, right? Work together to bring something important to this society, to improve our world a little bit.
Yes, yes. And I like yeah, I like how you said that. It is I like to use that analogy too, Elena. It's like I can say I've been at this for 3 years to where I'm just on the elevator on level 3. But now it's
Yeah,
like, let me go down to level 1. Oh, hey Helena, how you doing? Come on board. Let me help you. And that's something like Jesse is providing. He's taking the lessons that he learned through failure, and he's trying to help you with that shortcut. Hey, here's the blueprint, Elena. You don't have to suffer like I did. Or I won't say suffer, because at the end of the day, it's learning to switch that mindset to where no, I didn't lose. I learned something. I know how to do it better
yeah.
next time. And it's about
Go and
mindset.
fail. Yeah,
Yeah.
go and fail as fast as possible and as much
Go
as
forward, yeah.
possible.
Facts, facts, very true. Well, I believe it was great. Hopefully, I didn't overtake the conversation, Elena. I appreciate. I learned a lot from you, and I know this is not the last one. But for the people out there that are watching this again, how can they connect with you, or how can they possibly do business with you?
Excuse me. Okay, so I'm in Subto community in Facebook. I am Elena Bart. Probably I should change my last name because I'm Bartash. One day
But
I don't know why I changed it.
uh-huh.
Yeah. My Instagram, Elena _ real estate investor. Just one word. real estate investor.
Gotcha. Okay. I need to add you on Instagram too.
Cool.
If we're not already
Great. We
friends
should
on there,
connect on
but
Instagram.
yeah. Oh, mine is Mr. By Your Home with a three at the end. But we'll connect and we'll
Okay.
share each other. Because I think another thing I'm learning too, Elena, is learning how to share your content and just sharing it on my page to where it is. It might be somebody from Europe. Like, oh, Elena, I want to connect with
Awesome.
her, but the only reason because they saw you on my page, now they can connect with you and vice versa to where, hey, Elena, I need help with somebody in Houston. Oh, I got my little buddy. He lives in Houston, George Paredes. Reach out to him and see what you guys can do, and then boom, just
Awesome.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's just a little
Yeah.
tip. I'm slowly learning to just click and share other people's stuff. You don't have to
Yes.
necessarily watch it, but this is something that may help somebody. Like you're saying, you don't know who you can help with a simple like and a simple share.
Yeah. Actually, who I should say thank you first for our meeting with you, George. It's to my friend Alan. Actually,
Alan, yes.
he's the guy. He's friend of mine. He is JC student as well, and we
Yeah.
met 1 month ago in Vegas in the on JC's mastermind. And Alan, he is originally from Kiev, from my city, from capital of Ukraine.
Oh wow, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
yeah, and I feel very special connection to him. And plus, he is awesome, really, really unique person.
Nice.
Absolutely unique, absolutely the best friend. I love him so much, and I'm
Oh,
I'm
that's so
grateful
sweet.
grateful for him so much. Yeah.
That's good. So what you're saying is he needs to be on my next interview, right?
Please, of course. Yes, he needs your positivity. He needs to speak with you. He because you
Oh,
help
good.
people to open up our nature. You help us to be more open and to be more vulnerable.
Right,
So
right. Thank you for that. And obviously, I appreciate that. And that is something like I say, it's learning those gifts is being comfortable and just sharing what you can because that people what do you call it? They gravitate towards that vulnerability. A lot of things. Oh, I got
right.
to be tough. I don't have. No, you have to be vulnerable. Hey guys, I
Yeah.
just closed a deal, but I lost these 20 deals. But I had to go through these 20 deals to get this one deal, and that's the
Right.
truth. It's
Right.
being vulnerable enough to. It's not all sunshine and cupcakes and all that stuff, but yeah, I'll try to push Alan to get on the next one, Elena.
Please.
And again, it was
Please.
a pleasure speaking with you, and obviously, like I say, just continuing on this, making our relationship stronger, to where maybe we can have a follow up podcast, or maybe I'll be on
Yeah.
yours. We can relate and look
Yeah.
where I'm at. This is where I was, look where I'm at right now.
I will be
Uh,
more than happy because it's my plan to make my own podcast very soon.
there you go. Well, count me in.
You're a great motivator, George. Thank you so
Thank
much for
you.
your example.
No problem, guys. Well, again, Ellen, thank you. What I'll do once I finish this recording, I'll get with you to add whatever you want to add, so people can connect you with you, whether it's through social media, but as well as through maybe your email. Somebody, hey, I got this situation, can you help me? And we can go from there.
Yes.
And obviously, I'll give you a copy of it too, to if you want to share it, or somebody that can chop it up and help you put it on your Instagram as well.
Yes, yes, sure. I can give you my phone number, my email, my Instagram, my link to my Facebook, everything.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. Well, you can stay here, Elena. What I'll do, I'll say bye to everybody and thank you guys for watching. And yeah, please like and share this interview. See if it can help somebody. And I appreciate you guys. And hopefully, I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you, Miss Elena.
Thank you so much, George. Have a wonderful day.